as you can see, back again with another exciting video. About to go out, just going to make myself smell good. Oh, it's for y'all people wondering what am I wearing. You know what I'm saying? This is Versace Rose. You know what I'm saying? You got to definitely smell good, But the focus tonight is not me. It's about giving y'all people a little motivation and inspiration when it comes to love work. Now, this is of great importance. You have to basically investigate. When you're doing your spiritual work, you have to investigate. It's not just something where you just do it and then, you just leave. Let's just say if you're doing love work on someone, or wherever you're trying to harm an enemy, you have to investigate. You can't just take the work and say, oh, well, I'm fini. Travail is done. I am not going to, let's just say, I don't have to pay attention. Sometimes you have to investigate. When you work with the intranquil spirit, you have to investigate. When you're working with the more or the dead, you have to investigate. Or if you get love work that's extremely aggressive, you have to investigate. See, some people say, I remember this one client said to me, she says, she stopped working with me. She came back about a year whatsoever, and she told me, oh, because at the time, I don't know why, she just fell off the map. She told me about a year later that, she thought that she came back to me and she told me the reason why she stopped working or she stopped contacting me, because she thought that she threw her money out down the drain, right? So what ended up happening was that she contacted me about a year later and told me that she wanted to apologize to me because the thing was, she was able to get in contact with the guy. The guy came back and told her that he was down for a whole summer. He was in the hospital. Now, when she got the work from me, this guy was resisting. And I always tell my clients, if your target resists, they're going to get hurt financially, health-wise. It can come from any area of their life. So she ended up telling me that when she got to work for me, this dude ended up falling into a hospital. He was in the hospital for about a whole summer or so. So she came back to me for me to do more work for her. And this is why I say to clients today, that's why I have a penalty fee, because you're not going to waste my time. Basically, because of your impatience, if you come back to me, I'm going to charge you a penalty fee. So again, let's get back onto the focus. You have to investigate. There are some clients that come to me, they want to do certain work. Listen. I don't work with time. I know everybody want a time frame. I can give you a guesstimate. I can only guess. I am not God. I can only guess based on different clients I've done work for. My thing is, I like to work with what some would call not symptoms, but movement. I like to work with movement because movement lets you know things are actually working. So let's just say this. You're doing some dark work. First week that happens, let's just say the guy basically, breaks his ankle. All right, cool, whatsoever. Now, let's just say about 3 weeks later, he gets a notice in the mail that he owes XYZ money to such and such, bank, whatever. So let's just say, the next thing XYZ, let's just say he develops rashes all over his body. XYZ. So you're seeing movements within this specific amount of time. This is what I work from. I work with movements rather than time. Because when you start expecting shit and, when you start planning based on time, no one is God. We got to put that out there. No one is the creator whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So we can only work based upon the movement. If we're seeing movement, then that's success. That's a good thing. Now, if we don't see, that's a problem. Every time when I do work for clients, I always tell them to look out for certain things. You know what I'm saying? Now, if a person is not investigating, they're just like, okay, I got work done. I'm just going to leave this be and I'm just going to go about my business. That's cool. But if you're the type of person that needs signs and omens whatsoever, you know what I'm saying, then you need to investigate. When you see things going on, you see movement actually happening, that makes you a person that's, okay, it gives you the encouragement. You know, so if you're a person that hasn't done this, you need faith. You know what I mean? Faith comes by hearing of the word. What was it? Man, y'all Christians need to help me out here. For y'all knowing the quotes about faith, you know, some people need to see things, you know what I'm saying, in order to believe. You know what I mean? Where some people who are strong in faith, they don't need to basically see anything. So my Christians, y'all need to help me out here, you know what I'm saying? Because I need some good quotes about in the Bible where they actually talk about the person who needs things to see and the person who is strong in faith who doesn't need to see. You know? See, this is the thing when you're dealing with spiritual work is that some people need to see, and that's the majority of people. So this is why I say investigate. So if that said, listen, I conclude this video because I got a nice date that I got to go pick up, right, whatsoever, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. But you guys have a wonderful night. Keep up with investigating, and I am out.